There can only be one winner. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So a strong start, essential for both teams here as they look to head towards the knockout stage.
Well, Peter, I can tell you that both managers will have stressed the need for a very strong start here. Both have also indicated a front foot approach. If that is the case, then I don't think we're going to be complaining at the end. I certainly hope we'll be eulogising. There's an awful lot resting on this, and we'll probably end up reflecting on that.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I'm curious to see the winger Anthony Gordon being tasked with doing what he does here, Peter. He's such a good team player. I think he'll be looking to create space in those key areas out wide. He certainly has all the right attributes to do that. The pace, the directness, the work rate. He's got everything he needs.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Bellingham. De Paul wins the duel this time. Calmly anticipates. Spence. And here's Kane. There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And here's Messi. Alvarez tries a deft little ball. Menu. White. And here's Bowen. And it's White. White. That's tidy. Can he deliver? Oh, that great chance! Spence. Bellingham. Kane. Takes the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Gordon. There's the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Kane falls short. Anderson. And here's Bowen. Bowen! That's a half-decent try.
Bowen is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
De Paul. Otamendi. Senesi. McAllister. Now it's Simeone. White.
Argentina look very much like they've set themselves up to absorb here. It's going to be difficult to try and find space between the lines.
Stones. England has been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
De Paul. And here's Messi. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Proves too strong. Bowen, played out to the right. White. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Anderson. And here's Kane. Into the channel. He's in plenty of space here. Bowen opts to play it. Tries a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Out to the right. Messi. And here's Messi. And it's crossed into the middle. That's too far for anyone. Anderson played up towards the front line. De Paul. Simeone. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. De Paul. De Paul cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Well, played right into his path. Cross deflected behind for a corner. They've played it short. Hoisted in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Bowen. Menu. Oh, it's played into the area. De Paul. Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Kane. Now it's Gordon. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Kane. It's Kane! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Back into the middle. It's out for a goal kick. Otamendi gently down. Will be a throw-in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Bellingham. And that's another throw. Serves up across. No, he's overshot the green. Senesi aim forwards. And it's Messi. Romero. Kane. Now it's Gordon. Otamendi does really well to win the ball there. And it's Messi. Romero. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Simeone. McAllister. And the shot! Decent hit and on target. Simeone. Bowen has given away a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Romero, great position here. Cleared away.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Romero. Romero, that's a sharp pass. Menu. White. Menu. Now it's Bowen. He is just caressing the ball. And it's White. White charging forward down that flank. Punched away. Turns and goes back. White tries a cross. White has overhit that horribly. Senesi shifted upfield. Romero. De Paul. Simeone. And here's Alvarez.
Alvarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again,
De Paul concedes a free kick for that. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Menu. White wins the duel this time. Messi. Played with finesse. And there's green grass ahead of him. White with the clearance. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bowen. Bowen going full steam down the flank. Bowen with the cross. That wasn't the greatest of balls. That's really well manoeuvred. Simeone. Moved on forwards. Spence gets across to intercept that. Gordon. Bellingham. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And here's Kane. Menu. White. Bowen. Bellingham. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Simeone. He has found the way through. Simeone. We expected better, and so did he. Bellingham. Half-time getting close now. Menu. And it's Kane. And here's Gordon. Romero forwards and with intent. Otamendi has played it long. That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Kane! That has been knocked clear. Referee's given a throw. Otamendi. Senesi. Paredes. De Paul. And it's played forward. Gordon. Gahey. Bellingham. Spence. Bellingham. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Gordon. It's Kane! The captain scores!
Listen, you don't get lucky in doing what he just has. It comes from an inner desire and competitiveness to work on the moments that can elevate his game and this game. England, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
England head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Oh,
Argentina clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Kane! And the ball's come loose here. Could be danger here. And a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Kane with the short one. Kane with the delivery. And he thumps it clear. De Paul. Messi. Now it's Simeone. Messi. Oh, that's neat. There are a few waiting for it. Alvarez. Alvarez! And it's hoisted clear. Gordon. Hary shifted upfield. Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. De Paul, gently done. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Anderson. Spence forwards and with intent. Anderson. Gordon. And here's Kane. Bowen.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And here's Kane. Kane looking to penetrate. It's Kane! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Anderson. He's had a shot! Anderson. Always onto this. He's in, surely! Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Moved on forwards. Senesi, gently done. Can he get onto this? Acuna is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Messi. Here's one. Alvarez! That's a throw. That is lovely. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. McAllister. Paredes. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And they can counter here. Bellingham! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That is not what he intended. And it's Messi. Stones, no. Again, there's no way through. Bellingham. Kane being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Spencer's cross. Bellingham. It's anyone's ball now. So who's he picking out? Simeone. Acuna forwards and with intent. Menu. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Otamendi with the clearance. De Paul. Paredes. Simeone. England leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. No question, that's a foul. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's there to get it away. What a throw in. That's very neat. Spence, and that's aimed into the middle. Cleared away. And it's Spence. Anderson. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's there to clear it. Gone for a throw-in. Gordon. Gordon played out to the left flank. Otamendi getting this one clear. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Menu. Anderson. It's a quick ball upfield. McAllister. Otamendi. De Paul shifted upfield. That pass has been well intercepted. Alvarez. Menu. He's found a way through. Bowen proves just a little bit too strong. Chance to play it in. That's good play. In it comes. Climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Messi. Romero aim forwards. Well, they've got rid. Bellingham producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And here's Bowen, and it's Bellingham. Oh, nice touch. Cross goes in there. Senesi tries to clear. Acuna. Simeone.
England have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Gordon. Great defending, strong and determined. De Paul. Romero. Anderson. Menu. Stones. Spence. Spence. He's on a run down the left wing. Gordon. McAllister. De Paul. De Paul looking for a runner. Senesi. Senesi, gently done. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Romero, and it's Messi. Messi, oh, that's a clever looking ball.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Gordon!
England surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Gordon.
England clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Stones makes the interception. Bellingham. Gordon. Kane given the lift of his goal. Now it's Bowen. Otamendi clears it away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's played forward. Now it's Bowen. And it's White. Oh, sweet feet. Bellingham. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, and that should have been two.
What a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it. Argentina really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Simeone. Might be danger. Alvarez!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Stones, early ball out from the back. And here's Alvarez.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Oh, it's come loose. Played into the middle. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Romero played back in.
Argentina really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Menu. Messi. Now here's the delivery.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Menu, and it's Bowen. And here's Kane. Acuna getting this one clear. Spence. Bellingham forwards and with intent. Anderson. And it's been played. He's having a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bowen is offering a right smile there.
Otamendi with the clearance.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Can he get onto this? And that is it. The referee has seen enough. They've got what they wanted on a day where the result is the most important thing. 3 points, absolutely ideal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, ideally, any new campaign needs a start that puts 3 points on the board, and it's mission accomplished. Nothing too fancy was